everybody. I'm going to give a quick update on my system here. It's been a little while. Parents were down visiting, and some of you guys know my computer shop I'm starting to close down at the end of November. A lot of last minute stuff I'm trying to do with that. I'm still going to be working on computers, but I'm just doing it on the side and out of the house. So I'm really excited about that. A lot less stress, a lot less overhead. So, and I can concentrate a lot more out on the farm here too, and the stuff we're doing out here. So this is the floating beds you guys have seen, and you can see this is a cabbage, and this is a broccoli. You can tell by the leaves, and there's another broccoli. So you can tell these. You always hear how fast stuff grows in the floating beds. Until you see it, it's amazing. Every day you come out, you see it. When I get home from work every day, I come looking here, and it's just amazing. And in the second floating bed over here, we got some more cabbages here and some more cabbages over here. As you can tell, we like cabbage. It's good food. We like it. Besides the normal ways people eat cabbages, what we do with the cabbage is you leave the core on, but you cut it in wedges into about 5 or 6 wedges, and you keep the core on so the wedge stays together, so you got kind of like a wedge shaped piece of cabbage, a long thin piece of cabbage. What I do is I take in a big round pan, flat pan, a frying pan, I cut up 1 piece of bacon, dice it, and I fry it in there. Once the bacon is just about done, I take the cabbage wedges and I put them in, and I fry them in that bacon grease, and I turn the sides a couple times, and that's a side dish, and those are really good. So I do that with cabbage. Now the red cabbages we dice up and I can it, and it's called red cabbage and apples. It's got some vinegar in it, it's got some apples in it, it's got the red cabbage in it, and it's a side dish. It's a real German type dish. Really good, good for you. I make that. I try to can it all the time. I can't. So next time I can that, I'll show you what I'm doing. When I show you how to can recipes, please research it on your own. I'll say that again when I do it, because you have to be safety concerns and everything like that with botulism, because there's a popular misconception. Botulism has no smell, no odor. And here's the big one. Everybody says, oh, if I have botulism, the lid will pop. No, true botulism does not put off gas. It's another bacteria you might get inside the can that'll pop it. But botulism does not put out gas. So make sure you research canning, but I'll show you what I do more or less for the recipe and what I do, and then you guys can go from there. The beds we're kind of taking it easy on right now. These I put down Friday morning. You can see they're just starting to. 2 celery heads we bought. You can see right there it's coming up. And right there you can see it's starting to come up. So we're putting 2 celery heads in here since we got the celery heads. Basil, we're still picking basil, using it all over the place. I'm giving it away. So 2 little basil plants in here is more than I can ever do with. We just took some tomato cuttings, these are Romas, and what I'm doing is, out of these 3, I'm only keeping 2. So in 3 weeks, one of them will go. It doesn't matter which, and they'll stay in place, because over here, right up this way, I'm going to put some lattice. And whatever, if it's those 2, I'll send them up. If it's these 2, I'll send them up to take over that lattice over here. So, and I can still walk behind the lattice to get it everything I need it. So growing bed's not too much going on. The fish, they're probably going to be pretty shy. You can see they're down at the bottom down there. They are about, if one end's here, the other end's here, and they're about this wide. They are getting really big. We have to keep this lid closed all the time. Friday I was working. My wife came out, she was off, and we had a jumper, and it was all the way right over there. So it plopped down and just jumped and flopped until it got over there and died. So we have to keep this lid on all the time too. The solids removal and stuff is doing great. We're feeding them more because they're bigger. So there's a lot more solids in there, so I got to take care of it more often. Like I said before, I think a key with this is if you have a cone bottom, if you ever do this, get a cone bottom. You can take one of these, heat the bottom, and melt it down to make your own cone if you want to do that, or you can buy one. But that's going to be a key next time, to put the drain at the bottom of the cone, so if I ever do this. So that's just a quick up of the aquaponics. The rest of the greenhouse, we're getting lettuce there quite a bit. Those 2 tubs, we'll be getting lettuce off those for a long time. I showed you about how we covered these up. We got the pots on top right here. We'll be growing some stuff in there, some seeds. I forgot what we said we're going to go. We're going to be growing some peas and I don't know what else, some beets, a couple other things. I don't know what else will be growing in there. So, and this bed here, the last one we have in here, you can see we got cabbages. We planted out front, and everybody's like, that's a lot of cabbage. Yeah, cabbages are nice because you can just go pick them as you need them, and they keep in the ground for a while too, which is nice. Now they will go bad, so you have to use them, and they can real easy. And if you make cabbage dishes, it freezes and thaws out really good. So that's about it right here. Not much going on in here, just trying to get the stuff at the computer shop done. So the lime trees, we've been getting limes for about 2 months now, as you can see the lime here. These are big key limes. And the lemon trees producing, they're just about ready. You can see the lemon tree down here. You can see the lemons are just about ready to go. That's probably 1 to 3 weeks we'll start getting some lemons. So the only other thing is we went to the trade days. If you saw that video, we bought a swing seat I hung in here in the greenhouse for my wife. She'll come out here, sit in that with her tablet and just surf or watch TV shows or something like that. So that's it. I hope everybody has a great day.